finished burying their treasure, they made a map with a large X marking the spot. They planned to come back later when the coast was clear. Then they carefully covered their tracks, boarded their ship, and sailed into the sunset. They weren't worried. Their treasure was well hidden and waiting for them. Oh, Wrinkles, did you enjoy that story? You know, pirates certainly are interesting, and your idea of dressing like pirates made it even more fun. And you know, there are some terrific maps in this book. Look at the big X marking the spot where the treasure's buried. Wouldn't it be exciting to live when pirates roam the seas? And there's another map in our book. It shows where the pirates sailed their ships and buried their treasure. And these large dots on the page show where people think pirate treasures might still be hidden. Wouldn't it be fun to find a treasure map? Wrinkles, do you know anything about maps? I think maps are interesting. Let me see if I can explain maps to you. We have all kinds of maps. We have very old treasure maps and new road maps. We have world maps, country maps, state maps, and city maps. Look at this large map of the United States. Hey, Wrinkles, let's see if we can find where we live. Let me see. Here it is, right here. Birmingham, Alabama. That's where we live. Wrinkles, do you think the boys and girls know where they live? Let me see. Do you? Can you find it on a map? Probably not. Not yet anyway. But you'll be able to one day. Just wait and see. Wrinkles, why don't you sit right here in the chair and let me tell the boys and girls some more about maps, okay? Why do you think we have maps? Do you think they are important? Yes, they certainly are. We need maps to see what the world looks like. We use them if we're going on a trip, especially if we're going someplace new. We can even use maps if we're looking for treasure. Let's look closely at some of these maps to learn more about them. This is a different kind of map. It's called a globe. Look at all of the blue everywhere. Do you know what the blue is? Pacific Ocean. This blue area stands for water. Boy, there sure is a lot of water everywhere. And look at this area. If all of the blue is water, then this must be land. There doesn't seem to be as much land as water, does there? And look at this bumpy area. Do you know what that's supposed to be? These are mountains. See how they look kind of like pictures of mountains? Here's a different kind of map. This one is flat. It doesn't look like the globe, does it? And look at this symbol at the bottom. I know what this is. It's called the legend. It's very useful. We can use this to make sure our map is not upside down. We would certainly get lost if our map was upside down, wouldn't we? To make sure your map is right, hold it so that the N, which stands for north, is up. If you make sure that the N is always at the top, you can make sure that your map is probably right. If your north is to the top, then south will be at the bottom. East will be to the right, and west will be to the left. Let's look at a very simple pictorial map of Birmingham. It looks like Vulcan is almost in the middle of our map. You may have visited there with your parents, or you've probably seen it when you were driving by. If I were at Vulcan and I wanted to go to Century Plaza Shopping Mall, I would have to go to the right of the map or to the east. If I wanted to go to Brookwood Shopping Mall or Brookwood Hospital, I would have to go down or to the south of my map. If I want to go to Caraway Hospital or North Birmingham, I would go north. And finally, if I want to go to the fairgrounds, I would go to the west. Remember, on a map, in or north is usually up. S or south is usually down. E or east is to the right. W or west is to the left. Here's a map that looks a little different from the others. It has a lot of little lines. The lines are labeled with numbers. They're roads. This is the kind of map we use when we travel. We use this map to help make sure we're on the right road to wherever it is we're going. Here are some different lines. They're drawn to look like railroad tracks because that's what they are. These lines are here to show where the train tracks are located. Hey, I can even see parks and schools on this map. Look at this. Did you know that there are maps even in the shopping malls? There are two different kinds. One is an electronic map. It works kind of like a computer. You read the directions and press the buttons to find the store you want. There are also freestanding maps that show you where you are or where certain stores are located. That way, Mom won't be wasting time looking for stores. She'll appreciate that. My maps certainly are interesting, aren't they, Wrinkles?
I found an old map once that looked a little like the treasure map in the pirate book. I wonder if it could be a treasure map.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Wrinkles, why don't you go and get your map and we'll look at it. Here, let me help you down.
Yo-ho, 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 I'm back with the map.
Oh, Wrinkles, let me help you up.
Here it is. See, I told you it looked a lot like the one in the book.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. Let me see, Wrinkles. Oh, this looks great. Avondale Park. There's only one problem. I think I can follow the map, but I don't know if I can get to Avondale Park. Wait a minute. You remember our city map? If you can read this map and get us to Avondale Park, I'm sure we'll find whatever's buried there. What do you think? Okay, let's try it. Wait a minute. We might need a shovel. Okay, let me get our maps. Now, Wrinkles, if you'll read the city map, I'll drive, and when we get to Avondale Park, we'll find whatever's buried there, okay? All right,
Okay.
you ready to go? Let's go. Let's take a look at that map. According to this, we start at the door of this old green building. Now we need to go to the corner.
Did all pirates make treasure maps?
Most of them did, yes, Wrinkles. All right, now here we are at the corner. We'll need to turn to the east. This is east, and take 8 steps. 1, 2, 3,
Are you sure this is
4.
east, Miss Katie?
Yes, I'm sure, Wrinkles. Okay, here we are. Now, according to this, We turn to the south and take 10 steps. 5, 6.
Are you sure we're not going around in circles here?
Yes, Wrinkles, I'm sure. Now we should see some steps, and here they are. Hey, this is really working. Now we need to go up 9 steps. Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
We're all
4.
pirates so tricky, Miss Katie.
Well, they tried to be tricky. Now we need to turn to the south again and take 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's next, Miss Katie?
According to the map, there should be a tree here, and here it is. Now, our treasure, or whatever it is, should be buried right at the base of this tree. Let's start digging and find out. Now, Wrinkles, you sit right here, and you hold our map. Why, Wrinkles, here's the treasure. I wonder what it is. Oh, Wrinkles, it's a bone. Here. Well, it was kind of a treasure. At least Wrinkles thinks it is. And you know, we had fun. I'm glad Wrinkles found the map. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to find his bone. He wouldn't have known where to start looking. You know, it's getting late. We'd better get back to Calico Corner. Come on, Wrinkles. Wrinkles, we had a map telling us how to get here, but I don't know if I can find my way back. I wish we had another map.
Why don't we follow the map backwards?
All right. I'm glad Wrinkles is enjoying his bone, and I'm glad he had the map so that we could help him find his treasure. Do you see now how maps can help you? There are many different kinds of maps. We have road maps, which are used on trips. We have what is called a relief map, which we can fill mountains and valleys. There are also aerial maps that soldiers use. Aerial maps are actually pictures taken from airplanes, but the pictures are used like maps to locate certain things. We have globes, which show us what the world actually looks like, and we have pictorial maps, like the one we saw of Birmingham. The pictures represent real objects and buildings and help us find our way around in our city. Oh, Wrinkles, I see you're back. Did you enjoy your bone? I hope you did. Wrinkles, do you understand a little more about maps? I hope so. Oh, look, what is this? Oh, Wrinkle, it looks like another treasure map. I wonder. Let's find out. Come on, let's go see.